Okay, so I've finished off the last of my income and expenditures in the cattle and milk. So I've shared out the last one you didn't see me do from the previous video, the general farm expenses. So the total figure of general farm expenses 18.6. There was no prepaids due at the beginning or at the end. So I shared that 75% to cattle and milk and 25% to sheep. I then added up the total and I worked out my overall profit in both departments. So the profit for cattle and milk then is going to be one of the incomes in the general profit, and the profit for sheep is added in there as well. So those two. So we have the investment income we worked out already, the gloss scheme, and we got an overall total. So that's total of our incomes. Now, moving on to our expenditures. So we had dealt with loan expense. Drawings has to be taken into account for, remember, 20% of everything. All of the other expenses are going to be to the household. So they're going to be drawings. So depreciation of buildings. So we've got 130,000 worth of buildings once we've taken the 330 away from the 460 for the total of land and buildings, so that leaves 130. So the drawings then is going to be that total figure times 20%, and our drawings for light, heat and fuel is going to be, if I add up all of those, so whatever my total figure here, I'm going to get 20% of it. So I've got 2.6 plus 830 minus 650. So I'll multiply that by 20%. So that's going to be my drawings. So that should be everything. So we have, that's all of my light, heat and fuel. I have my depreciation of buildings. I need to do depreciation of my machinery. Oh, that looks correct. So I'll add up and I'll get my overall total. And I get my profit. Okay, so the figures that I've got for drawings, I'm going to need to add them into my drawings account way up here. So depreciation. So depreciation of machinery was 3.4. And finally we have depreciation of light and heat. Or just light and heat. So with the drawings account, we need to add up the two sides. So because it's an ordinary T account, you need to make sure that you lay it out correctly. So you'll have a total figure, you'll have a single line above, double line underneath. You add up everything on this side, and the drawings, the balance figure has to be the difference between the two sides. Two sides must be the same. So that means my balance then is going to be my total there. So that means my balance BD is going to be the same number, so the balance CD there. Now, obviously, I may have made a mistake with my maths, but there's a lot of numbers to calculate in this. But even if it turns out you don't get totals done, just make sure you try and get as many numbers into the question as you possibly can.